Hey, we have so many skills to learn in this section. It's so exciting to learn this stuff. It's so exciting to teach this stuff, right? So one of the things that we want to get out of our vocabulary is that making excuses means something. It doesn't, man. It just doesn't. And so we want to take shoulda, woulda, coulda out of our vocabulary. I want to jump ahead, but I don't. I want to just make this one point really quick. We just have to stop making excuses. That doesn't mean that there aren't really difficult things in your life that are happening on a daily basis or an all the time kind of basis. That's true, and they're difficult. But we have to gain these skills so that we can move through them. And that doesn't mean if it's a painful, sad thing, we acknowledge it, we feel it. Right? I'm not saying that you just avoid feelings or that you try and avoid pain or hurtful situations or especially being uncomfortable. That's really a big thing that I'm talking about is to change, to move forward, you have to be uncomfortable. You do it in the weight room, you do it in sprints and conditioning, it's uncomfortable. Oh my God, super uncomfortable. But yet at the end of the pain is growth. So it's the same thing for studying. It's the same thing for character. It's the same thing for relationships. It's the same thing for solving conflicts, right? There's no excuse not to learn these skills or to take them seriously. You can't use things as an excuse. Oh, it's not cool to learn this stuff. Oh, no one else is doing it. Come on. That's not true. I'm going to prove to you that everyone that you look up to in the world of athletics or the world of entertainment, that's not, and I don't mean famous, I mean that's really good at what they do, really good and grounded. They do these mindfulness things. Say this out loud. Stop shooting all over yourself. Say it. Stop shooting. Stop shooting all over yourself. We have to turn our shoulds into a must. When we turn it into a must, then we start figuring out ways to do it because we need to do it. When it comes down to having to do something and you need to do it, you figure out how to do it. You get help, you find a mentor, you practice more, take some time, right? So, and here's the thing, we always are asking for what we want. We want, I'm going to attract what I want. No, we attract what we are and who we are. So if I'm a person that does what I say that I'm going to do and I follow through, I'm going to attract more good stuff. If I'm a person that's kind and I treat people with respect, I'm going to attract more good stuff. You get what I'm saying? I want a Lamborghini. So now what? Silence, crickets. It doesn't work like that. We attract what we are and who we are. You have to put the work in, both in character and in the student part and the athletics part. All right? You can't separate them out. So now here we are. I'm an athlete and things aren't always going my way, right? I have these goals, or maybe, now let's put the whole team we have this goal at the beginning of the season and things have been kind of going off. I mean, things never go perfectly, right? So now I have this big boulder of self-doubt, and it would be easier if we put this down, but how do I do that? How do I battle the self-doubt? How do I train myself to battle the self-doubt? Through mental wellness skills, all right? Through self-development skills and on a daily basis. You can't take a day off. What if you take a day off, a couple days off from your fundamentals or from the weight room or from conditioning? Then what happens? And not to say we don't need to rest, right? But not from self-development skills, my goodness. What happens when you don't practice your math for a while? Right? Or the foreign language. We already know that stuff. So I want you to understand what an opportunity that you have in your life. And this video is a good one. Now we're not done with this section. There's some stuff I want to teach you after this video, but I want you to really understand how each 24 hours, like what Eric Thomas was saying in the last section, how do you spend your 24 hours? You guys did the homework. How do you spend your 24 hours? What was the result of you doing those questions, right? That's the point of doing that stuff. And you need to realize some things so you can get better at some stuff. You have opportunities, man. Oh my God, you have so many opportunities. Here we go. This is a really good group to follow on YouTube or subscribe to.
We don't all have equal opportunity, but we all have the opportunity to be better than we currently are. We all have the opportunity to be and do better than we did yesterday. Let me say that again and allow it to sink in. We don't all have equal opportunity, but we all have the opportunity to be better than we currently are. We all have the opportunity to be better and do better than we did yesterday. We all have the opportunity to learn more today than we did yesterday. We all have the opportunity to grow more today than we did yesterday. This world will always reflect back to you your very own attitude and beliefs. Be brave enough to expect miracles. Be brave enough to know you deserve miracles. Never stop believing. Your faith, your energy will bring about a constant magic. Multiply magic, and you have a special life. A life worth living. A life you deserve. Be open to opportunity. We all have the power to be great. Regardless of the level you are currently, there's always another level. We all have the power to become so much more than we are. Trust this world. It's always got your back.
This is science, all right? We have something called a reticular activating system. It's called the law of focus. What you focus on, that's where your energy goes, all right? That's where your energy goes. So it's not just some like little psychobabble thing. We have to learn on what to focus, all right? And racism is real in this country. Sexism is real in this country. Poverty is real in this country. Trauma is real. Anti-LGBTQ policies, they're real in this country. There are plenty of reasons for you to feel like the world is against you. All right? And that, I wasn't even like talking about family situations, although all of those things affect family situations. You get what I'm saying? None of this is trying to say it's not difficult and that you don't have like legit things that are difficult for you to deal with on a daily basis. But what are we going to do? Are we going to let all those things mess us up and hold us back? We have to make the choice that no, we're not. We're going to get so strong in our self-development skills that we're going to beat that out. And then not only that, we're not going to limit ourselves as being the only one to get better. We're going to spread this. And now as a collective, we're rising up together. And that does not diminish you. That makes you stronger. The whole notion that it has to be only me learning this stuff is a lie. We need to spread this.